Peter the Book Lover here, and this is the Stay Golden Tag. Let's answer some questions. Hello, everybody. I am Peter the Book Lover. I like to read books and I like to talk about books and I share poetry. And I want to welcome you here, new people, old people. Before I get into the video, I want to thank all the people that gave me likes in the past. All the people that are going to give me likes in the future, I think you're very cool. And all the people that are not going to like this video, I want to give you a like because I really am thankful that you are here. I love everybody that's here. Okay, this is the Stay Golden Tag, and this is made by the Mild Rumpus. This is a fairly new channel. He's pretty cool. He lives in New York, and he makes a lot of videos going around New York, and I like his channel. It's pretty cool. He's a fairly new channel, and he's doing great. And he's got a very entertaining channel. He's got a nice dog, and he talks about interesting books. And I really like his opinions and his personality. He's pretty cool. Okay, so let's get into this tag, and let's get into question one. That's Pony Boy, and booktubers that are supportive of my channel. Okay, recently, Read by Fred gave me a shout out, and that really helped my channel a lot. Cliff Stark's Gems, he gave me a shout out as well, and when he mentioned my channel, it really gave my channel a jump. Quite a while ago, Reading This Life gave me a shout out. I got a little jump from her back then. It was really nice. I really appreciated it. The Secret of Nim, she is supportive, like both ways. She's been very supportive for a while. I'm very happy to have her as a booktube buddy. She is very supportive. She comments on all my videos, and we support each other. She's a very nice person. I like her a lot. The Mild Rumpus, he's given me a shout out, and I really appreciate it. Disquiet and Dragons is a new channel, really new. He doesn't have a lot of viewers yet or a lot of subscribers, and he's actually does a really good job. But yeah, he is there in the comments pretty much ever since I found his channel from Cliff Stark's Gems. Cliff Stark's Gems suggested my channel, and the same video he suggested his, and I connected with this guy a lot. And I also like the other channels, but I connect with him a little bit more because we're a lot more similar. He wears Metallica shirts, and I like Metallica. Okay, and then I want to talk about somebody else that supported me is Priscilla Bettis. She wrote this book. I swear to God, if I had money, I would love to buy this book and read it and review it for her. I'm in a situation to where I can't spend any money. I'm like financially in dire straits. And I've been, ever since I've been on this, I have never really been in a situation to where I could just go and buy books online or like that. But if I could, I'd love to own this book because she was very supportive when I first started BookTube, and she is a really nice person. And I read a little bit of it. There was a sample they provided on some .com or something, and I read a couple pages, and it was actually pretty good. I was really enjoying Dogmeat. And okay, there's one more channel, well, two more channels that I want to mention that really that are supportive. She was very supportive, and I miss her. She was the best. When I first started my channel, she was there, and she was awesome. Pax Panic. Okay, and there's one more other person. Darth Vader. Oh yeah, you didn't know that he has a booktube channel? Yeah, he reads books all the time. Although you got to be careful if you recommend a book to him that he doesn't like. He does that choke you thing with the force. Oh, and it's not comfortable. It's not. I swear to God, it isn't. Okay, question 2. Daryl Curtis, Derry, a channel that inspired my channel, and that would be The Secret of NIMH. And see, the thing about it, I was on YouTube for a while, BookTube, and it wasn't successful. I was getting frustrated with it because you're making videos and nobody was paying attention to it. And I stopped making videos, but I was still watching the poetry, and I was watching NIMH all the time, and we kind of got in touch with each other, and we were talking to each other, and I was sharing my poetry with her. See, I have a bunch of poetry, and I didn't share it online, but I shared it with her, and I really enjoyed sharing my poetry with her. I'd love it to where I'd send her a poem, and she'd read it, and she'd like it, and she'd be like, "Oh, I like this one," and like I shared quite a bit of poetry with her, and it just made me want to share my poetry online. Then I started making the poetry videos of my poetry, and then I actually was why the reason why the poetry's not on there right now is because I kind of still want to get that published. I don't, I'd rather just hold on to it for a little bit longer and get it published and make sure that I got the copyrights and everything. So, you know, I have the number for the book and everything, and I like maybe a collection of all my poetry or something like that. But I want to get it published before I continue sharing it. But yeah, I started doing the poetry, and then next thing you know, I started reviewing books, and here I am again. Okay. Here's the third one, Soda Pop Curtis, a channel that makes me laugh. Okay, there's a new channel that I found recently. It's called Some Other Character, and this guy is a very entertaining booktuber. He's another one that's got like 215 subscribers. Well, I'm number 215, and he's got a great channel. I mean, he's got one video in particular about with the Silence of the Lambs, and it's the stairs that Clarice Sterling gets, and it's a very good video. But I actually watched his other videos, and his other videos are really good. He has this Stephen King video that he did at the beginning of his channel. And the funny thing is, in the video, he talks about if you do a Stephen King video, it's going to do well. And it didn't do nearly as well as the Silence of the Lambs video he did, which is, and he did a fantastic job. If you guys should check out his channel. He's a very good booktuber. Okay. Keith Tubit Matthews, a channel new to you. Disquieted Dragons. This guy's new to me. He's new to BookTube. He's got only a few channels. He actually made this video recently to where he compares werewolf movies with werewolf books. And it's not a long video because he only covers like 4, maybe 5 books. I think 4 books. The Howling, the one that's based off of Bad Moon. Yeah, I think it's 4 books. Cycle of the Werewolf, and what was the other one? The Howling. Yeah, it's a great video. I thought it was really interesting, and his other videos are pretty good too. He's a rocker, so you guys should check him out. Okay. Dallas Daily Woodston. Something tough starting this channel. Okay, one of the hardest things that I deal with making these videos is when you make videos and nobody watches it. It's so frustrating, especially if you put in a lot of work and nobody cares. It's kind of like making a big effort to play music and then nobody cares, and you're pouring out your heart. You're doing your best to play the best you can, and people are not even paying attention to your song. It's really frustrating. It's to tell you the truth, it's almost worse than getting booed off the stage. It's like, but I keep on trying to improve, and part of it is that it's also you've got to make. I've got to make the videos entertaining. So, it's partially my fault, but it's also partially the algorithm. The algorithm has a big impact on it because I do make videos that are, I don't waste a lot of time. I cut out a lot of the, I try not to just ramble on, although I'm rambling on right now, ain't I? Okay, next question. Favorite videos on my channel. I've got some specific ones that I think that are my favorite. My review of Rambo and my review of Dune. Those two videos, I wish I did not put them back to back. And I also have a lot of poetry, and two of my favorite poems are the Annabelle Lee and the Emperor of Ice Cream. I really like both those poems, and I like the way they came out. Sherry Vance, a channel that I enjoy that's not BookTube. This is Dad Rock. These are awesome. You could go to this channel and just listen to the music, but if you play guitar and you want to play along with a lot of your favorite bands, this channel is great for jamming with music. They've got a lot of great music: Metallica, Black Sabbath, Iron Maiden. If you play guitar and you know how to read tablature, this is a good place to go. Okay. The effect BookTube has on my reading. The effect really came through in a video that I just got through working on. I just did a video called The American Plague, and it was kind of hard to do because it's a history book, and reading it, I read these history books a little bit differently now. I don't, my fiction books, I just read them like I normally do, and then when I get done reading it, I just talk about how I feel about the book, and what I liked about it without giving anything away. Make sure that I really don't give anything away. But the history books, I try to give away quite a bit without giving away everything. I don't want to give you all the information of the history book. So trying to find the balance. Yeah, so history books is where I could really see to where BookTube is affecting the way my reading, because I plan on doing a review of the book. So now I'm taking notes through the whole book because I don't like writing in my books. It will drive me nuts to write in my books. So there it is. Okay, the next one's called Sunsets, and it's Share Advice. I've got to think about this one. If you ever do run into good advice, be sure to write it down so you could remember that advice. It's a good idea to always have pen and paper with you, and if ideas come to you, write that down. Yeah, write it down. That's my advice. Just keep a pen and paper with you, and any ideas that come to you, make sure that you have a way to record it and then come back to it later. Okay, and the last thing this tag requires is to tag people. And I'm just going to tag one person. My good old friend Darth Fade. Okay. I'm not going to tag anyone. Okay. I'm not going to tag anybody. Sorry, Darth. The Force be with you and all that. Alright, no, that's just kidding, just kidding. I want to thank everybody for being here. Okay, that's the video. I want to thank everybody for coming by. I'm not going to do the shout outs in the video because I did enough shout outs earlier in this video. And in the next video, I'm going to do more shout outs because I like doing that because it really brings us together. Before I go, I want to say to all the people that gave me a like in this video, thank you. For all the people that are going to give me a like in the future, thank you for those future likes. And all the people that are not going to like my video, I like you anyways, and I'm going to give you a like. Thank you for being here. I love that you're all here, and I hope you come back for the next video. And I hope I make these videos good enough for you to want to come back. So let's try to do that, and I'll see you the next time.